Hello guys. So today we'll be solving a problem which is called maximum subarray. So we are given an array where we have to calculate maximum of subarray. So what is a subarray? Subarray means contiguous elements of an array. So which resides in an array. So for an example, suppose if you have an array like 2 minus 8, 7 minus 1, then 2, 3, 8 minus 8 would be a subarray, but 2 could be a subarray, but 2, 2, or sorry, 2 minus 1 won't be a subarray. Why? Because this is not contiguous, right? So if we take a small example to understand better, suppose we have 1, 2, 3 elements in an array. So what are these subarray? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. So who is the maximum, having maximum summation? 1, 2, 3, right? Here it is 1, here it is 2, 3, 3, 5, and here it is 6. But if minus 1 comes into the picture, then it is going to be complicated, a bit complicated, right? For an example, if we see this is an array, then this could be maximum subarray 7 minus 1, 2, 3. So summation of this is 11, right? So output of the problem is going to be 11. So this we need to convert into an algorithm, and we need to find out an efficient approach. Okay. So how can we make it in with a single loop instead of a nested for loop or O(n) square? If we just want to make it in O(n), then how we can do it? So we have to look for an efficient app. So how we can come up with an idea? Let's find out an efficient solution. So suppose we got an array of size. Let me increase my font size. So for example, 1 minus 2, 3 minus 1, minus 2. So this is, say for example, an array elements. For every element, I'm trying to write the maximum. So for minus 5, it is going to be minus 5 because there is no other element, right? Now, if we just consider the next one, we have two choices. Either we can go with minus 1 plus 1, or 1. In case of -2, what is going to happen? 3 choices. -2 or -2 plus 1 or -2 plus 1. For 3, we have 4 choices. 3, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2 plus 1, 3 minus 2 plus 1 minus 5. Similarly, we have to compute about this of this element, and this element. Now, here what we can do, take the maximum of this and this, maximum of this set, maximum of this set. Right. Now the question is, okay, so for every element, we are having the result, right? So here actually result comes over here, and that is 4. This is your result, right? So here no confusion, I think you guys are having till now. Now the question is how we can complete this program within one for loop. This question arises in your mind. So that's a very important and valid question, and we have to use some trick. So how can we have come up with a solution? So if we have a previous element and we can consider current element. Okay, let me. So we can say like ending or no. Okay. It's max of max ending I minus 1 plus ARR I, or let's understand this with an example. So you can say maximum. Maximum ending in case of -5 is -5. -5. We had, when we are 1, we have 2 choices, -5 plus 1 or 1. Right? It is giving us -4. It is giving us 1. So max of these two is 1. When we are at -2, we have again 2 choices with this formula. we either consider 1 minus 2, or we can consider minus 2. So max of this 2 is minus 1. When we are 3, we have two choices. Max of minus 1 plus 3 or 3. Maximum is 3. Right. In case of minus 1, it could be 3 minus 1 and 3. Answer is 3. Right? When you add 1, 2, and sorry, actually I did a miss. This is the original element is minus 1, right? So it would be 2. So here we are having 2 plus 2. This is sum of this, it is 2, and ith element is 2. So either this or this. So answer is 4. In case of this, it is going to be 4 minus 2 or minus 2, which is maximum 2. This is the answer. So that's the thing, what exactly we have to implement to coding. So let me write some code over here or algorithm over here. So what we can do, we can write a method, and the method can return integer. Say for example, we are using maxsum, that is the method name, and we are also providing him two arguments. One is an array, another one is sum. Okay, so you can say num. So the thing is, if we are trying to iterate, you can say this is our array size. So I'm just putting n over here. If n is your array size, so that is another argument which we are passing. Now, in this case, we can say like initially for the first element, the result is not going to be anything but error 0 only. So we are storing error 0 into the result. And in this case also, in the first case, if you say like I'm calculating maximum, so let's make it camel casing, then the maximum is going to be also error 0. Next, we have to use for every person or every item who belongs to this array. We have to iterate to a loop, iterate using a loop. So I less than array, sorry, length, that is n, and I plus this. So within this loop, we have to put the logic. So if we just put the logic here, so say for example, we have to calculate max ending. So how we calculate max ending? So for example, just trying to write max. So max end is going to be max or what? Max of two things. That is till the time whatever we are called. Sorry, this is not max end, it is the max sum actually I have written. So max sum till the time plus error, and it should be comparable with error, right? Whoever is bigger, that is going to be chosen. So how we are ensuring that max sum is going to be like, let me, so how we are ensuring that max sum is going to be max ending of I minus 1? Any guess? Because when the ith element comes, we are calculating max sum for ith element. Next time, for I plus 1 element when appears in this loop, we take max sum till ith element. So that's why max sum is always for ith element. So if it is something like that, then we have to also compare with the result. So the final result is going to be not max sum. It is going to be between max sum and result every time we are updating our result. So yes, and we are returning result. We are returning result. Okay. So okay. Now in this example only, if we just move ahead for I is equal to 0, what is the result value? The result value is minus 5. And in this case, what is the maximum value? So let me do one thing. Okay, so I'm taking this one. I don't know what is happening. Okay, let me. Okay, just deleting. So in case of result, actually, for I is equal to 0, we'll be having values like minus 5. And the maximum sum value is also going to be minus 5. Absolutely no issues. In case of I is equal to 0, we're calculating maximum plus. Actually, this loop we have written a wrong thing over here. We have already done I is equal to 0, so we will start this loop from I is equal to 1. So when I is equal to 1, actually, if we see properly, then our maximum value is equal to, which is going to be minus 5 plus 1, and that is going to be 4. Because minus, if you compare with minus 5 plus 1 and 1, then we have to give maximum value is what? 1. The maximum, sorry, not result, the maximum value is 1. Right? And the result, which was previously minus 5, that is also going to be updated, and this result is going to be what? This result is going to be 1 only right now. Now the next case, I is equal to 2. I is equal to 2, the maximum value is what? Right? The maximum value is what? The maximum value is basically was 1. So 1 minus 2, there is minus 1. And there is the minus 2. So the answer is going to be minus 1. Right? Now, whenever this maximum is basically calculated for and till the element ending with I. So there is going to be a comparison between this maximum and the globally calculated maximum sum, which is kept in result variable. So minus 1. So in result variable, it was 1. So definitely we will not pick minus 1, rather pick 1, because 1 is something which is globally maintained, this result. But for this element, the current one is minus 1. In case of I is equal to 3, similarly, we are having maximum is -1 right now. So we are going to compare with -1 plus 3, 3. The answer is going to be 3, right? So that is a great thing. And result value which we are talking about, or result value which we are thinking about, that is going to be compared with 1 and 3, and the answer is going to be 3. Okay. Now I is equal to 4. If we think I is equal to 4, so I is equal to 4, the current value is -1. So maximum and -1, 3 minus 1 and -1. Who is bigger? Definitely 3 is bigger. So sorry, 3 minus 1 and -1. Who is bigger? Definitely 2 is bigger. So 2 is going to be updated in -1. But if we compare with result, globally 3 is bigger, so 3 will remain here. In case of I is equal to 5, we are having 2 plus 2, that is 4, or 2. So maximum is going to be definitely maximum of 4 and 2, that is 4. And similarly, the result is also going to be updated because result is keeping a global state I is equal to 5. For I is equal to 5, it is going to be 4. And next, and the final element probably, and that is I is equal to 6. In case of I is equal to 6, we are having element like -2. So if we just think 4 minus 2, that is 2, and 2 minus 2, who is bigger? 2 is bigger, so 2 is going to come over here maximum. But globally, if we try to find out who is bigger, then 4 is bigger. So answer is going to be 4, because result is basically the thing which is being returned from x. Thanks for watching this. If you have any question, please share.